going to go back to try and true sticking to that teamfight style.
You need to have really good CC for this Skarner and Rumble combination, and they have that in spades. So much team fighting here drafted.
As we get into game one here, Elk and On looking for Gumayusi. Knight coming in from the side as well will land the abscond, abduct. Gumayusi still holding on to that flash. Crash down, locks him up. He flashes the ignite, sticking, and BLG strike first.
What offers as he goes straight for it. Faker as well. You know, it's one of the big things with T1 heading into this tournament. His lane phase was not great in the LCK.
Zace has to flash away. Shun looks for more, and BLG. The Grubs might just look for a smite on one here to delay the full stack. Carrier caught out, though, does still have the flash and the ignite. Locked against the wall for now. Trying to get away. The Unbreakable is not exactly that. On secures the kill.
The idea there from T1, because they had a nice stacked wave in mid lane. Oh, Knight going for a bit of a trade. Has his AD carry behind him.
Nice juke.
Faker unbinds his soul, dodges away from the abscond. Abduct owner coming in from the side as well.
Playing off the advantage they have with their laners, and they're converting it into the first dragon of the game.
Straight from even champion selects, and you see the smiles on their faces, the confidence there. They're looking at T1 decision right now. Do they just let Faker farm turret play?
Oh! It's Guma! It's at the Baron pit! I know it's the Grubs right now, but he always manages to steal it.
Whether it's a Varus or a Caitlyn, Guma's got the skill shots to get your objectives.
Beautifully done by Gumayusi. He's all to keep him locked down as long as possible. Zeus should be fine.
He's going up towards Mega as well. He can trade in. TP coming in. T1 have the advantage. The Gnar into the wall. On has no flash and only 200 HP to work with. Now that's nothing. Sent back to the fountain. Bait sealed. Out down. T1 find that.
It is just going to be the trade. Dragon for Herald, no problem. But I will say, Knight staying on this outer turret and getting the outer turret gold himself. Again, more money funneled into this Sylas. The Sylas that does scale so well.
Yeah, notice that, again, it kind of, while T1 did find that TP play, now they're behind in terms of TP. The arrow connects mids.
Zeus able to walk away for now. Shadowing Strike will get the stun. The Magnus Storm coming in as well as BLG look to collapse. Already they've locked up T1 in the middle of the meat grinder, and one has gone down. Zeus falls. Faker getting chased out as well, and Bin's flashing forward. Faker will manage to dash across towards the red pit, but Gumayusi does not have that same luxury. BLG find 3, all of them sitting on Elk.
A triple kill for the AD carry of BLG. A nice arrow to set up the whole play. T1 saw an angle to secure that mid tower and immediately get punished.
And BLG are so quick with it. Elk's arrow snipes him right out of the air after the 2 kills with the Herald. Immediately turn it into gold. Liquid gold here for BLG. They shoot ahead on the map.
So many
3
structures.
towers.
Beautiful multi-man ulti comes through from On with the follow-up as T1's forced to retreat.
And now the Impale's going to land on Carrier as well, and he has no place to get out of this, nowhere to go apart from back to the fountain in a body bag.
Best team in the LPL coming out firing on all cylinders. They are not giving T1 a moment to regroup at all. Faker now even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
The TP is coming behind here as they look to try and turn this play around. Bin trying to get the damage down onto Faker here. Hit him with the harpoons. Faker dodges away with the Q3 and manages to live through the Leandries. T1 finds some semblance of hope in the bottom side, but BLG are not stopping their advance on top. Owner locked up with a Glacial Prison, and he's sent packing. BLG are ripping this map to shreds.
It is often a play that Faker, teams have tried to collapse on him on a side lane, and it's resulted in their demise. They're doomed the overchase of that star mid laner, but BLG don't care. They're keeping pressure on the top side. T1 members collapsed on the bot, but it cost them greatly as they lose 2 towers top.
And we're only 18 minutes into the game, and BLG...
Shot comes in, then the arrow. That is sublime from Elk. He's 5-1 now. And it's just such a dominant performance for
BLG with a strong start to game 1. And while this game definitely isn't over, BLG have all the tools to secure the first game of this series.
The one to face check that mid lane bush. Shun still tanking up the Baron. It's at 9,000. Knight with the flank position. Glacial Prison hits, and Guma is down. BLG BLG use the Baron as a bait and immediately kill off.
They try and fight them.
So On was spotted as he walked towards that Razorbeak pit. The Baron down to 2,000, Knight on the front line, Owner trying to get it in. Base Sealed goes in as well with the Magnet Storms already locked up 2 members of T1. The Impale grabs 3 and they're burnt to a crisp in the river. The arrow has to be flashed away by Zeus, but BLG are taking everything and giving T1 nothing.
It's complete annihilation. BLG are going to try and chase him down as well.
Zeus able to jump across the wall just before he got hit with the Shadowing Strike, but now with the Baron buff on them, BLG can advance down mid. The TP in from Knight as they look to close this one out.
I mean, they're knocking down the inhibitor towers, the Baron buff BLG. The respawn time is still about 10 seconds. They're going to respect it, they're going to back away, but the damage has been... Make sure that Owner cannot get into the pit. He sidesteps Faker's ultimate, and Knight is just... he's spectacular.
Faker's trying to get away from Knight, but the Knight wants the throne! And Faker's been pushed off it! BLG are on fine form today, and T1 just can't keep up.
The golden left hand of the LPL strikes down the GOAT in the side lane, and BLG will collect their 3rd dragon. They might collect the entire base before we see the 4th.
Knight has had an incredible tournament, and he's not going to slow down here in the finals. BLG have steamrolled T1 here in game 1. They're looking for another inhibitor, and they're looking for the game.
Guma, Yushi, Owner, and Kerry are trying to defend the arrow once again from Elkin. Hits Guma! He's got flash, but he's still stunned up. The Impale comes out, and Guma falls under his own Nexus towers. T1 still trying to defend. Zeus doing everything he can to keep Knight away. But BLG continue to advance. The first Nexus tower's down. Faker's back up. Trying to find something out of this game, trying to find some defense against BLG, but the oncoming masses are just too damn strong. And now into the wall. Baker's fate is sealed as he dives the backline and dies for it. BLG come out swinging and take game 1.